The question for years has been, why have we been made to eat low-fat foods? Everywhere you go on the shop, everything is low-fat, low-fat. And when you go into the buy meat, they take all the skin off, they cut all the fat off, because we've been convinced for years that fat, let's look at it logically. Fat has never been the enemy. Sugar was. I think it was either a misinterpretation, deliberate misinterpretation, or a deliberate lie of data that somebody misinterpreted data in there with the 50s or 60s, and then made us all believe that fat was the enemy. So most people would take the meat, cut the meat, and throw away all the fat because we were all afraid of fat. But if you look at it logically, fat is your body's preferred energy source. Fat is an efficient energy source. 1 gram of fat contains 9 calories. 1 gram of carbohydrate and protein both contain 4 calories. So that means fat is twice the amount of energy as carbohydrates and fat and protein. But here's the thing. Fat is your body's preferred energy source. That's why it stores it. When you eat foods like carbs, high carbohydrate foods, the ones that your body cannot store for energy doesn't get used as energy straight away. Some of it can be stored in your muscle as glycogen, and some of it will be converted into body fat. And that's one of the reasons why we got a problem with body fat, obesity, and type 2 diabetes in this country, because we are continually not eating fat. We've actually replaced fats for sugar and all these processed foods. Now, your body is designed in a way that when you eat, it has to convert the energy into either tissue or energy, tissue or energy. Now, when you eat foods that have got nutrients in them, your body can convert those foods properly. But when you eat all these empty calories, like these ultra-processed foods, I call them empty calories because empty calorie foods are foods that come with no micronutrients. They are ultra-processed foods. Even the micronutrients in them are synthetic. Your body cannot absorb them. That means they're not bioavailable. What happens is that foods like that, when you eat them, the calories from those foods, because they cannot be converted into energy or tissue, the body stores them as fat. And that's why we have a problem with obesity. When you go to all these fast food places, most of those foods are ultra-processed foods. And they found a way of combining fat, sugar, and carbs and salt and mix it in a way that it becomes very appealing to our palate. And so many people are addicted to these foods. Now, if foods that cannot be, like I said, if whatever you eat that cannot be converted into energy or tissue, will be sold as fat. But I think, especially in the fitness industry and the bodybuilding industry, because the bodybuilding industry is in the fitness industry, it shouldn't be, because of the amount of drugs we abuse and the amount of junk food that we eat. Bodybuilding should not be in the fitness industry. It's nothing to do with health. Fitness is supposed to be health. If you're healthy, it means all your organs are doing what they are supposed to do. That includes your gut. So if you're eating all these ultra-processed foods because you're getting the protein from them, that means you're not healthy. Now, in my ebooks, I suggest that you use fat as your main primary energy source. And as I'm telling you this, if you manage to convert it to change your body's ability to burn, you switch from burning fats and carbs predominantly into burning fats, you will start feeling better. There's so many benefits to eating fat. When you eat fat, you find that, and when I say fat, I'm not talking about eating fats and sugar or combinations that have been out. I'm talking about eating fats from whole foods like avocados, olives, nuts, some cheese, some bacon, stuff like that, fat, and then animal fat. When you eat fats like that, what happens is your body is able to function properly, because fats don't raise your insulin too high and they don't create any problems. So please, guys, all the lies that we've been told about fat, and I call them lies because they are lies, because if they were not lies, we've known that it's not true for a long time. But the powers that be have not educated the masses yet. So people like me are almost vilified for telling the truth. Guys, fat has never been the enemy. You can eat as much fat as you want. Obviously, when I say fat, I'm not talking about eating like natural whole foods fats, animal protein, avocados, olives, those are the kind of fats we talk about, not the ones that you get or that crappy stuff you get from McDonald's and places like that. No, we talk about eating whole foods fast. When you eat them, you realize that your energy level will be through the roof because fat is your body's preferred energy source. You'll have more energy. You'll not feel bloated. You'll have mental clarity. Honestly, the benefits, if you got joint problems, reduce your carbs, take out your carbs and replace them with fats. And the good thing about fats is that they're very tasty and they're fat, they umami taste. And apart from that, it makes you, it satisfies you well. It's very satiating. So you feel like you don't feel hungry if you get it right. So guys, remember, fat is not the enemy. Sugar is, and ultra processed foods are treated just like sugar by your body. And there's so many confusion about fat. Now, the fat that you stored on your body is called adipose tissue, and the fat that you eat is called lipids. Now, what we're trying to do is you're trying to teach your body to be able to break down fats more efficiently for energy. And in turn, it will tap into the fat that you stored. So, you've stored this fat for a reason. You've eaten something that's made your body store this body fat. So this is called adipose tissue. You want your body to learn how to tap into this energy. Not by counting calories, by eating the foods that tell your body that to tap into, start using this. Because you trust me, you can teach your body how to use this energy just by changing the way you eat and controlling one hormone, insulin. When you do that, you find that you're tapping. Remember, there's the fat that you eat is different from the fat that you got stored. But we're using the fat that you eat to teach your body how to tap into the fat that you got stored. I hope that makes sense. If you want to join a community that discusses stuff like that, I've got a Facebook group. It's called Abbew's Fat Loss Group. They got people who are like-minded, who are on the same journey, not counting calories, eating the right foods, controlling insulin, and you can learn a lot from them. Obviously, there will be, it's at the beginning. We just started the group. Everybody's doing really well. There's so many posts of people sharing what they're eating, and you get inspiration from there. So join the group and you learn a lot from there. See you in the next video. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow.